Hello. I know it's not landscape and I'm more annoyed than you. So the rest of this video is going to be portrait like this, but I'll remember to do it landscape next time, so you're not watching through a letterbox the wrong way around. Enjoy. Here we go then. Got something a bit different today. A mate of mine's been doing a few jobs for Amazon Flex, delivering the parcels, logistics, Amazon Flex Logistics. So that's just the little parcels, the booklets, the boxes. Nothing too big from what I've seen, but mostly just small packages. And you can get a decent amount of money for it. You can get about, I advertise, I think £12 to £17 an hour. They're sort of the base prices. If you hang on till sort of last minute, so when the parcels need to leave the depot, you get better prices. So I'm on the way now. I've signed up. Signing up's actually not that easy. You got to do CRB check, driving license, passport, loads of evidence. So people who aren't up and above board, I've no idea how they're getting on. You know, you've got to have lots of paperwork, lots of stuff to get on there. You've now also got to have insurance, which I've gone ahead and got. It's not actually due until the 1st of November, the insurance, but I've got it ready for when it is due. It's now 29th of October, so a few more days and that's going to be required. Everyone's going to have that, so I'm not sure what they're going to do about that, checking who's got it and who hasn't. I have seen people getting pulled over by the police delivering parcels who haven't got the right insurance. You have to have a business policy or a bolt-on business policy on your normal insurance, and it's a hire and reward policy, which is what I've got there. You do it through Amazon. They've teamed up with a company called Insure, which is, for me, it's worked out quite cheap. This isn't my full-time thing, as you know. I'm a builder, but I just fancied a change. A bit of fun driving around, delivering a few parcels, low stress, and you can earn up to, as I was saying earlier, you can earn up to about £20 an hour clear before tax. You've got to do your own taxes, but that's pretty good money for no qualifications, no stress, just driving around. So I'm doing a 3.5 hour block today. Blocks are what they call the routes. So I'm on the way to depot now. I'll get there. I've already booked the route, the block on the app. So that's all done. So when I get there, they know I'm coming. They know my car. They know my registration. They know who I am. I've got to have my ID with me, so I've got that. So when I get there, they'll bring a cage out. As I'm sure you've seen other people doing videos, they bring a cage out and that will have a bit of paper on it. You scan that and then that's the point where you find out where you're going. Until that point you've got no idea where you're going. So if you're travelling a long way to go to the depot to do the job and it's not, you know, you're not getting good prices, it isn't worth the money. You're burning all your money in fuel and let alone time, so it's not worth it. So you've got to get the decent blocks. You've got to wait for the better prices. Don't take the base prices, the base rates. You won't get any money for it. So anyway, this one's 3.5 hours and I'm getting 65 quid for it. So I'm in a Peugeot 107, which is basically free to run. There's no vehicle tax. Does 65 miles to the gallon, and I quite like it. It's big enough to get the standard rounds in, so I should be getting about 60 quid for this round. So it's a 3.5 hour block, but you nearly always finish them early. But this is my first time today, so probably going to balls it up. But we'll see. You know, easy money really, £20 an hour. So anyway, I'm on the way there now. Let's I'll bring you back when I'm there. Not sure about filming in there and stuff, but I'll try and film a little bit. But let's see where I'm going. Now I just realised annoyingly I filmed this, I filmed it portrait, so I'm not sure how I'm going to put this on YouTube, but maybe I can put it on there portrait, and I'm not sure, but I can't bother to change it now, so I'll just keep it how it is. So I'm at the depot. It's just over to my right hand side. I'm a bit early, so I'm going to go and get in the garage here and get a sandwich, get some drinks. You can't go in there until about, I think it's 15 minutes before your round starts. So my friend's just gone in. His is 15 minutes before mine, so he'll be finding out where he's going in a minute. And I'm not long after him, so I'll get something to eat in the garage, then I'll go around there and see what we got. Filming wise while I'm doing it, I don't think I'm going to be able to film anything because I'm doing this on my phone and I need to use my phone the whole time for the parcels and that. You have to scan the parcels, scan the labels. You can't use your camera and that whilst you're working. So what I'll have to do is maybe come out again next time, get some footage with what I'm actually doing with another camera, and then use my phone as the I need to use my phone for the app itself, because you can't, I don't think you can, I don't even know if I'm not sure if you can close the app whilst you're on your rounds or not. So again, it's my first time, I'm new to it, I don't know what I'm doing, so we'll find out. So I'm gonna eat something to eat and get over there, see where I'm going. Save the money. That's the kitty. Okay, got the sandwiches, got a can in the car already. There's the beast that's going to be doing the parcels. What a motor. It's time. Trying to hang on a little bit because the later you get there for your block, you can sometimes get shorter rounds. That's literally what's happened to my mate. He's just gone in there for 3.5. Last minute, he's got in there for his 3.5 hour block. He's only been given a 2, so he's lucked out. And it doesn't matter if you get a smaller block, you get the price that you were given when you booked it. So let's hope we get a good one. Oh, here we go, we're pulling in now. Let's see if I can just, can I flick this camera? No. So here we go, look. Doesn't look too much on here, which is good. Let's see what we got. Okay, I don't know if you can see, I'm fully loaded. So I've got 48 parcels and 26 drops. So, obviously there's more than one parcel at certain places. But I've actually ended up with a 1.5 hour route. 1.5 hour block, and I booked a 3.5, so I've lucked out. But it does feel like I've got a lot on here, and a lot of it does feel like it's high value goods, so it's a little bit nerve-wracking, to be honest. I'm not a nervous person, but I do feel like you do feel responsible for all these packages. Obviously you are responsible, but you do feel responsible. So I've even got my seatbelt on, being proper sensible. So I'm on the way to the first drop now. It's about 5-10 minutes away. They all look pretty close. It's not far away at all. It's all quite close. So I reckon I'll be done in about an hour. Well, I will be done in about an hour and a half. But because I'm new, scanning the packages in the car and stuff, like I was trying to segregate them, like have the booklet ones in the front here and the boxes in the back. But you just want to get them in. You just want to get out. I'm sort of running out of space, but yeah, I'm on the way to the first one, so let's see if I can find it. There we go. All gone. Now, a few things. So that was a 1.5 hour block, but it was 48 parcels, which I know is the sort of amount of parcel you get for a 3.5 hour block. But I have completed the block in hour and 40 minutes, so not bad for a newbie. So only 10 minutes over what they suggested, but as I say, it was 48 parcels. Some of them drops were 5 parcels a drop, 4 parcels a drop. Overall, quite enjoyed it really. It's a little bit nerve-wracking. I'm not a nervous person, but the hang on, I don't know where I'm going. So I'm in a new build around here. It's the thing with this, you go places you probably haven't been before. Yeah, I'm not a nervous person, but it was having all the parcels in there. You're a little bit worried about people trying to nick them, but it's been a quiet afternoon. And the main thing is, you're paranoid about getting the wrong parcel at the wrong house, making a mistake, because it's not actually that clear on the labels exactly where they're going. Obviously the addresses are on there, but they put like parcel numbers and door numbers and stuff. It's all like the same sort of colour, different size fonts a little bit, but it isn't clear exactly, especially on the app. The labels aren't so bad. The app doesn't seem to make an awful lot of sense sometimes. The navigation on it is poor. It's behind where you are. It just keeps on saying, like, it's spinning round, you know, the GPS just keeps on moving left to right. You never know where you're sort of facing a lot of the time. But yeah, I quite enjoyed that. It wasn't so bad. It was all right. I would definitely do it again. As I say, it was a £65 block that, and I've done it in about an hour and 45 minutes. I have stopped for a sandwich, and I am learning, and I'm also filming these little bits on the camera. So yeah, I reckon I've done all right with that block. Quite pleased with it. I'm definitely going to do some more, so stay tuned. I'll book another block again, obviously not for the base prices. Don't take them base prices, they're pony. And yeah, we'll see how I go on the next one, but so far so good. An easy round completed, no missed drops, no parcels going back, so I'm going home. Thanks very much. Subscribe if you want to see a few more of these videos. Loads of people are doing it, but there's not many people doing it that I've found in the south of England, where I'm from. I say it's just an honest video of what it's actually like. So on this particular job, you know, you do the maths. 65 quid I've used. In fact, I'll tell you now, I've done 9.5 miles driving. A lot of them drops are just I've done on foot. I didn't have to go far at all. So 9.5 miles driving, it's peanuts, isn't it? You know, I've hardly used any fuel. It's a good earner, that one. So I'm sure they won't all be that easy, but we'll see how it goes. But anyway, cheers for watching, and look out for the next one.